Hello, my name is Silas Buchanan, and welcome to CERT. CERT is an acronym for Community-Based Equity and Research Training, and it's developed by Our Healthy Community. Our Healthy Community, it's a platform, an ecosystem that we developed, designed to put and keep the leaders of underserved faith and community-based organizations together all the time. CERT is an innovative set of materials designed to educate and empower the leaders of underserved faith and community-based organizations. Those leaders, again, that are known, liked, loved, and trusted by community members. We want to empower them to be more equitable partners with both academic and clinical researchers. We developed CERT to put you in a position so that you better understand the research process and how to more equitably partner with those researchers. But why CERT? Why now? Because it's more important than ever, especially in today's political environment, that our community leaders are empowered to come together, to stick together, to address health disparities, improve health equity in communities, and raise health literacy. It is absolutely no mystery to anyone that people of color and underserved people of any color are disproportionately impacted by every rare disease and chronic illness known to man. CERT is designed to assure that our community members and leaders are engaged in the academic and clinical research process from the very beginning. So I want to thank you for joining us today. It's critically important that we raise our literacy and understanding about clinical and academic research. So when those researchers knock on your door, your community's door, because as leaders in the community, you are the front door to the community. And it's critically important that when they knock on your door, you're prepared to partner with them and to be compensated by them in ways that make sense for you and your community. CERT is the beginning of your journey to equitable partnerships with clinical and academic researchers. Thank you for joining us.
Hey there! Welcome to Module 100 of OHC's Community-Based Equity in Research Training Program, or CERT for short. I'm excited you're here and ready to dive into this journey with us. Whether you're a community advocate, healthcare professional, or simply passionate about health equity, this is where it all begins. Your introduction to how communities and research can come together to create real change. Let's get started. So, you're ready to begin. You're about to embark on your CERT journey, and I know you probably have some questions. What exactly will you learn? How much time will this take? And why is CERT important right now? Don't worry, we're going to answer all of these questions as we move through this introduction. By choosing to be here, you're taking the first step toward making a meaningful difference in your community through equitable research partnerships. So here's the deal with CERT. First, we've created 12 comprehensive modules. And yes, that includes this introduction you're watching right now. Each module tackles different aspects of community-based research that you'll need to know about. Second, and here's the best part, each module only takes about 30 minutes to complete. We know you're busy, so we've designed this to fit into your schedule. Third, starting with Module 101, Let's Talk About Research, you'll find knowledge checks and reflection questions throughout each module. These will help you apply what you're learning to your own community context. And we're committed to your needs. We may develop even more modules in the future based on community feedback. You might be wondering, why CERT? And why is this important right now? It's simple. Communities know their needs best. When we talk about addressing health disparities, communities must be at the center of finding solutions. Here's the reality. Community organizations are often asked to participate in research, but they're rarely compensated fairly for their expertise and involvement. That's not right. With new FDA requirements for diversity action plans and research projects, there's going to be an even greater need for community research partnerships. As emerging professionals and community advocates, you'll be uniquely positioned to bridge this gap. But to do this effectively, communities need tools and resources to ensure these partnerships are equitable. That's exactly what CERT provides, the knowledge and skills to advocate for your community within these research relationships. Let me share some sobering statistics that highlight why this work is so urgent. Black women are 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes than white women. That's not just a statistic. That's mothers, daughters, sisters, and friends. Black Medicare beneficiaries are more likely to end up in emergency departments for conditions that could be managed through good primary care. And when it comes to discrimination in healthcare, the numbers tell the story. Approximately half of Black Americans, 42% of Native Americans, and about a third of Asian and Hispanic Americans report facing discrimination, compared to only 9% for non-Hispanic whites. These aren't just numbers. These are real people experiencing real disparities that need real solutions that must come from within communities themselves. Now let's walk through what you'll be learning in each module of the CERT program, starting with our 100-level modules. Module 101, let's talk about research. Here we'll cover some essential questions. What exactly is research? We'll explore different types of research, dive into what clinical trials are, and walk through the phases of a clinical trial. Most importantly, we'll discuss why all of this matters to your community. This module lays the groundwork for everything that follows. Module 102, Safeguards for Participants. In this module, you'll learn about the laws and infrastructure that have been put in place to protect research participants. Understanding these safeguards is crucial when you're helping your community engage with research projects. Module 103, Addressing Historic Abuses. While Module 102 covers protections as they exist today, this module looks back at history. We'll review several historical research violations that have shaped current protections. These stories are important to understand because they inform the concerns many communities still have about research. Module 104, Common Research Terms, Part 1. This module introduces you to 15 key research terms from the Building Research for Academic and Community Equity Toolkit, what we call the BRACE Toolkit. This resource will remain available to you on the OHC platform, so you'll always have access to it as you build your research partnerships. Module 105, Introduction to Community-Based Participatory Research Principles. Here we'll introduce you to 10 CBPR principles that you can use to build and sustain effective research partnerships. These principles will help ensure community voices remain central in your research collaborations. The journey continues with our 200-level modules, where we deepen your knowledge and skills. Modules 200 and 201, Common Research Terms, Parts 2 and 3. These modules continue where Module 104 left off, expanding your research vocabulary with additional important terms from the BRACE Toolkit. Having a solid grasp of these terms will empower you to communicate effectively with researchers and advocate for your community's needs. Module 202, Resources for Grant Management. This module taps into the BRACE Toolkit again, but this time we focus on practical topics related to budgeting, how to initiate research partnerships, and other valuable tools. Understanding the financial aspects of research collaborations is essential for creating sustainable partnerships. Module 203, Racial Equity Consciousness. This crucial module addresses systemic racism and its direct impact on health outcomes. We'll explore how historical and current inequities influence health disparities, and why acknowledging these factors is essential for effective research partnerships. Module 204, Cultural Competency and Cultural Humility. Here we'll explore the important distinction between these two concepts. Understanding the difference isn't just academic. It's fundamental for creating research partnerships that are respectful, effective, and truly collaborative. Module 205, CBPR and Trust Principles. Our final module brings everything together by introducing specific trust principles that complement the CBPR approach. These principles will provide practical guidance to help you better manage your research partnerships and build relationships based on mutual respect and shared goals. Together, these modules provide a comprehensive foundation for community members who want to engage effectively in research. Congratulations, you've just completed Module 100. You've taken the first bite out of your CERT Healthy Apple, the first step in nourishing your community through equitable research partnerships. This is just the beginning of your journey. Your next step is Module 101. Let's talk about research. Ready to dive deeper and start making a difference? Let's go.